Hello Internet, nice to see you! Today we talk about the Byzantine scale. Let's take a standard plain A major scale to start with. And the A major scale it's A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp. And now let's take the second and the sixth note of the A major scale and let's take them down a half step. So that we get A, B flat, C sharp, D, E, F, G sharp. This is the Byzantine scale. And the fun thing is that you probably already know it. This is a traditional Greek song called Miserlou, who's been made famous by Dick Dale. Now in this song the scale is played melodically, meaning one note at a time, and in fact it's also played in order. A, B flat, C sharp, D, E, F, G sharp. So this is a great song to use to remember the sound of the Byzantine scale. But like in many other scales, the real fun happens when we actually harmonize the scale, so we see what chord fit into it. The first chord is an A major, A, C sharp, and E. The second chord is a B flat major, B flat, D, and F. The third chord is a C sharp minor, C sharp, E, and G sharp. The fourth chord is a D minor, D, F, A. So far, so good. The fifth chord, it's E, G sharp, B flat, which is an E with a flat 5. And if you want, we can also add the seventh, making E, G sharp, B flat, D, which is an E7 flat 5. The sixth chord is an F augmented, F, A, and C sharp. And on the last note, the G sharp, it's pretty hard to build a chord. You can try to build a G suspended fourth augmented, which is a G sharp, C sharp, E, but it doesn't really sound great in general. Now, if you have trouble in following me when I harmonize this scale, I suggest you take a look at this free ebook on how to get started in music theory that will answer all your questions regarding that. Back to the scale. Now, with those chords, you can create a number of interesting chord progressions. So let's try a few. A first very simple chord progression would be simply to play A and B flat. Now in any moment you can substitute the A with the C sharp minor because those two chords have two notes in common, and you can substitute the B flat with a D minor because those two chords have two notes in common, so they will tend to function pretty much the same way. So rather than playing A, B flat all the time, we can play A, D minor, C sharp minor, B flat. Another interesting chord progression we can play is A, D minor, E7 flat 9, A. The E7 flat 9 is made by the note E, G sharp, D, F, and we are omitting the fifth because we don't want to put the flat fifth in it right now. That's how it sounds. Now the E7 with a flat 5, it's a perfectly usable chord too. For instance, here it's A major, followed by E7 flat 5. Now let's look again at that C sharp minor chord. If you notice, we can also play a C sharp major in there, which is C sharp, F, G sharp. Now, of course, I should spell it C sharp, E sharp, G sharp, but the F is enharmonic to E sharp, so it can work in there. You have to be a bit careful on exactly how you voice that chord. But here a chord progression that seems to work. A, D minor, C sharp major, B flat. And of course you can use the F augmented too with good effect. Now, an easy way to visualize this scale on the guitar is to think of an A major arpeggio, A, C sharp, E, and then put an upper semitone or an upper half step on every note, A and B flat, C sharp and D, E and F. And the last note, G sharp, is just one half step below the root, A. So if you think of the scale this way, those notes group together around the chord tones of the first chord of A major. And this makes it very interesting to play if you play it over a static A chord or just an A drone, in which the note A, C sharp, and E are your stable rest note, and every other note becomes a tension note. So if you just play it on a drone, meaning not just an A note, this is what happens. Now, if you like the sounds that we can take from the Byzantine scale, you are probably gonna love my course Master of the Modes. I totally recommend it, especially if you want to become an interesting lead player and have more sounds under your finger than the usual pentatonic scale or just a bunch of scales you learn here and there. This course ties it all together so that you can understand where those scales come from, how to use them, and how to make real music with them and not just play them up and down. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to click on that like button and share this video on Facebook or in other social media so that your friends can see them too. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so the next time I'm putting up a new video, you're gonna get a notification. This is Tommaso Zilio of musictheoryforguitar.com, and until next time, enjoy!